Hey guys, welcome back to PTN. It's Matthais and Fenix here with another Teach the Noob, and we just ended on another episode, but you know what, Matthais, ask again. What was your question?
Okay, so you were talking about seasons, this new thing that they're introducing to actually add, I guess you would say, purpose to World versus World. And
Yes.
honestly, I have no freaking clue what that actually means. So explain away, please.
All right, so the first thing we'll do is we'll mention the competitions are a week long. So I want you to hit the B button. We're going to go into sort of how the scoring works and the prizes that were here before. And seasons are a new prize that's an end game prize. There were prizes before for the
Okay.
week long fight that you had, but now there's even more incentive to continue. So in the B button, you'll notice that the Northern Shiver Peaks is stomping us. And once again, I mentioned that before. But
Yes.
as your points go up, you're filling this meter just below the pie chart. So every time the meter fills with points based on what your server has earned, you gain something. So the next one is a 15% gathering bonus. So throughout the week, the better you're doing World vs. World, the more bonuses you earn for your server overall for the game. So gathering, increased defense against monsters, increased bonus experience
Now,
per kill.
is this only World versus World, or is that also like PvE?
That's also in PvE as far as I'm
Wow.
aware. Regal, you're here with me. Can you clarify that? I'm not 100% sure. Is this for the whole game in essence?
That's right. You're earning this for all the people on your server. So very much so at the end of the week, a lot of guilds, what they like to do is they add on their own bonuses as well to amplify how much they're going to get out of those gatherings and whatnot. So on a Friday night, if you want to gather stuff, that's the night to do it.
Fair enough. So these are for
Cool.
PvE as well. They're great to have, but at the same time, that wasn't really a winning thing. Now, we'll go more into depth of what each one of these sort of things is afterwards, like the towers and the castles. But the fact is, the more you hold, the more points you earn at every sort of turnover period. As you can see, there's a timer in the top middle, Matthais, where there's a bar. Each of our team colors is there. Basically, that sort of represents the
Oh,
chunk
yes,
of
I see.
points that is available and what chunk of points your server is going to get every 10-minute period. Okay?
So that plus 150 points for us.
Yes, because that's all we're
Okay.
going to earn after this. So that explains really the points, but that's all there really was to earn. And of course, you're getting loot. But if you hit the H menu and go to the Achievements tab, I want you to go down to World versus... Oh, sorry, not World versus World. Living World. Go to the Living World at the top there, and click on World versus World Season
Oh,
1.
cool. What?
Now, this was just added, so you haven't seen this before. Now, I know you've
No.
seen the Living World achievements. You know that there's all this cool stuff always coming out, but you haven't
Yeah.
seen this one. So this is going to be a whole bunch of achievements to earn throughout the week. So stuff like Castles in the Air, capture the Stomus, or capture, blah, blah, stutters. Capture 5 enemy castles. There we go. Nailed it. Got it. Big Spender, spending badges of honor, Camp Crusher, capturing camps, and so on. There's going to be a whole ton of them. As you do them, you're earning achievements, which will add up to the 15 on the top there, the Premier Season Veteran. As you're earning towards that 15 tier, you will earn a title, a big chunk of achievement points, and achievement chest with a World v World Season 1 reward chest key. That key will unlock the Season 1 reward chest that basically gives you loot based on how well your server did. If your server did better, better loot. Your server did worse, well, worse loot. But still, having that key is going to be awesome because it'll give you some reward based on how you did. This will promote the servers to do better because they want better loot out of that chest at the end. And you can't get the key to the chest unless you're participating. So it's not like everyone on the server is going to get a key and they can just jump in and do it. They need to participate. Okay? That's pretty much the seasons are adding, but this is a huge thing because it gives World versus World purpose. People can't just sit there doing one thing. They're going to have to spend their badges. They're going to have to kill guards. They're going to have to take camps. They're going to have to take castles. Now, it's not going to be something that can't be done quickly. I can see people doing it in a day or two, but there's going to be people that trickle throughout the week. This will give World versus World more players in here doing more things, which overall helps it because sometimes there's nobody in here. So I think this is a great addition as well as a great endgame prize. Or
Not only that, but like I remember I was playing Guild Wars 1, and I think there was some sort of feature kind of like World versus World, but I didn't even know about it.
It was the guild versus guilds, and those were a lot of fun. They had a lot of loot.
But I didn't know about it until like just before I stopped playing the game, and I thought it was awesome.
And then it was too late.
Right. And
But-
same with this game. I was playing PV. What is it? PVE.
Yes.
Player versus everything. And finally, you guys showed me this, and I was like, "Oh my freaking god, this is awesome!" Just it's just that exposure that actually increases the population too.
Player versus everything. I like that. It's player versus environment, but player.
Environment,
Yeah,
man.
but player versus everything. Okay,
Hey,
Matthais is
I
our
have one
new.
more side note to add as well.
Go for it.
When
Okay.
it comes to, we do know that the season starts on October 18th, which is the Friday coming up.
Mhm.
But, and depending on when this video goes out, it might already be live. We do not know yet when the season ends, and that's because Guild Wars hasn't announced it yet. So all those achievements, you may only have a week to earn them. I'm guessing more likely you're going to have close to a month.
It may be a full month season. That is completely true. Now, one more thing I also want to mention. Matthais, hit B again. There's something else I forgot to show you.
Okay.
This giant pie chart is a breakdown of the entire battlefield, the entire 4 zones. If you actually scroll down and go down to the Eternal Battlegrounds, it'll actually break these pie charts up so you can sort of see where we're suffering the most, where we're doing the most damage, basically to show us where we could use the most help in. So you can see the 3 Borderlands and the Eternal Battlegrounds, okay? And this is a way to sort of figure out where is my help most needed. Internal, if you're sort of even, it's like, okay, well, they can always use more people there, but if our battlegrounds are getting completely stomped, it's sort of something you want to go back in and help, kind of like they are being done right now. Our poor battlegrounds are suffering, but
Eternal Battlegrounds is looking decent. But
Yeah.
Anvil, Northern, and those are called the Borderlands, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Borderlands. They're they're all pretty bad.
Another thing you can do is zoom out your map and take a look at your team's colors. Our team's colors is green. It does change, so as every week, something important to notice is the teams do change colors or spots or spawns. So you may be in the top next time, you may be in the right-hand side next time, but you're color coordinated and you'll know your color because it's highlighted on your server name, so you'll be fine. Other than that, do you have any other questions, Matthais, for this function?
Negative.
All right. Now, do you have any other questions? 'Cause I know you kind of had a list we're going through. What's the next topic we should take on to sort of show you more about this?
Well,
whole
the specifics
awesome
of the maps. For example, like what's a capturable thing? Like why would I go for a tower as opposed to a castle or a keep kind
All
of
right,
thing? You know?
fair enough.
So, yeah, that's it.
All right. So next episode, guys, check us back. We will be taking a look at camps, keeps, points, castles, everything. All right. Thanks for watching. Check back.